quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. Like a fast break running downhill, Grant. These two teams have been on a roll lately.
But you know, B.A., tonight only one.
Levert's checked in for Holland. Green comes in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Cunningham. Then for Indiana, Huff's checked in for Zubats. Walker comes in for Toppin. And Wagner subbed in for Neesmith. And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
I just love MP's competitiveness. Some people feel like rivalries aren't as important anymore, but he's gone the other route. He's looking to motivate his teammates any way he can. And that's why he's declared war on the opponents they have the most history with.
And a bit of an unusual path for MP to make his way into the NBA. He refined his game playing overseas in Europe before landing on a roster here in the States.
And heading overseas to work on your game is something I don't think enough young prospects take advantage of. There are some great success stories in the NBA of players who did that, and hopefully MP can add his name to that list.
And Indiana, looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Jarris Walker out there with Wagner. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
As we know, a rivalry game tonight, and MP knows this one means a little more. I asked him about it, and he said it's a special matchup. You can feel it. Everyone from the front office to the PR guys to the coaching staff to the players, everybody's hyper-focused on getting this win. And then he added, and don't forget about our great fans, we know you guys want this one. This W is for you.
Yeah, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Green. Detroit moving the ball around. And it's hammered home by Green.
A Swiss Army knife talent, Levert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
Outside Walker. Back to Halliburton. Levert goes against Wagner. And stolen by Green. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Levert, that's good.
What a soft touch on the floater. Levert has a great sense for when to take his shot.
Halliburton, the pass to MP. Walker, a screen on Levert. To the paint. And the jam by Walker.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And here's Levert for 3. That shot off. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing is they've created lots of second chances at the line, knocking down a high percentage of their free throws tonight.
We've got Javonte Green, also Caris LeVert out there, Kevin Huerter out there with Smith, and it's Jenkins in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now. It's stolen by Green. And here's LeVert for 3, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
And Potter gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Wagner. Rebounded by Green.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Back to LeVert. Three-pointer. Indiana with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Holland, he's checked in for Smith. Thompson comes in for Green, and Cunningham subbed in for Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Jenkins, no good on the triple. Pacers leading by 19. Here's Wagner, outside Neesmith. Wagner against Cunningham. Here's Potter. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Here's LeVert. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Hasar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And Wagner gets it to go.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Jenkins. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Inside. And Holland the bucket on the assist from LeVert.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Detroit making a change here. Duran's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Zubats, he's checked in for Potter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Wagner outside. Here's the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Now Duran, 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped them control that part of the game.
Zubats with a screen on Cunningham. MP finds Zubats. MP against Cunningham. Clock at 6. A nice shot by Zubats. Zubats has got his first 2 points.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
There's Cunningham with a 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Wagner gets it to go.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Duran, the pass to Cunningham, and Cunningham throws it down.
Well, that's what you want from Cunningham. Use your size, attack the rim.
The top pick in his draft, Cade Cunningham, was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A. Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
Here's Jenkins, defended by Halliburton. Cunningham outside. Duran with a screen on MP. Cunningham passes to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
A physical play by Duran at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Robinson, he's checked in for the Pistons. So it's MP making things happen for the Pacers. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. More 2K action in just a moment.
Happy you could join us. And the Eastern Conference winner, Tyrese Maxey.
Great to see Maxey get acknowledged, hustling on both ends to be a difference maker.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Pacers. Appreciate you joining us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the checked in for Kate Cunningham. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Zubats. Walker comes in for Toppin. MP's checked in for Nimhart. And TJ McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Walker passes to MP. Back to Walker. From the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Wagner's got 7 assists in the game. And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Neesmith. TJ McConnell is out there with MP. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Jenkins. And Detroit again with the bucket. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Brian, back to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Robinson, and he banks in the layup.
Proving he's more than just a perimeter threat. Nice job by Robinson inside there.
And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and beyond the attack, or they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots. How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
McConnell outside. Wagner against Robinson. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Jenkins. Robinson against Wagner. Here's Jenkins. Back to Robinson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Robinson's got 6.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Wagner in the high post, working on Robinson, and the bucket is good.
Well, tonight has been the MP show, and guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Robinson gets the bucket.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Wagner looking it over for 3. And so it's the Indiana Pacers cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Smith out there with Green. Then it's Caris LeVert. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Jenkins in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Huff, Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Now here's LeVert, picked by Smith. Pass to Jenkins. Now here's Cunningham, covered by MP. Pulls it. And it's Cunningham missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP outside. There's a screen. Here's Huff. Lets a three fly. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
LeVert goes against Walker. Down low. Right side Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
MP outside. Back to Brown. There's the three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. LeVert outside. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, is very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
To the wing on the left. Jenkins' shot is good.
You know, Cunningham is a guy who's always scanning the floor, looking to set up his guys.
Cunningham against MP. Right side Brown. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham throws it down.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over again.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 25 points in the game.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Let's go with a three. Another three for Indiana.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
Cunningham looking it over. Fires the three. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
For Indiana, they've gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. MP, the pass to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Brown's got 11 points here in the second half.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Wagner with it, guarded by Smith. Kicks it out to MP. Puts up a three. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 31 points.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
LeVert outside. Shoots over Walker. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Duren, he's checked in for Smith. Holland comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. Then for Indiana, Potter, he's checked in for Huff. Furphy comes in for Brown. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pacers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Outside Robinson. And the dunk by Duran.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 36 points.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
MP against Robinson. MP right side.
Come around.
Again, Indiana.
Well, they'll take that one every time it's available.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. To walk into it.
It seems whenever these teams meet, you see something new. Do players today feel any connection to rivalries from sometimes decades before your time?
You know, Jennifer Quintana, rivalries are always changing, so that's kind of baked into the whole thing. We're fortunate that the players who came before us created a history that people still care about today. At the same time, we know this is our chance to put our stamp on it. So that's always big, and this was a big win for us.
Perfect answer, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Brian, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan